Hello everybody, what is Iranian? Welcome to episode 2 of the Leverkusen Crummered, and we kick off the first game of the episode here against Union Berlin, who are side which have done brilliant in real life, so this was going to be a tough game. I really hope you guys enjoyed the last episode of the series. Thank you guys so much for you guys' feedback. We have a good chance on the edge of Baker, which his shot was blocked, full out to Diab, which he laid off to Hojlek, who forced a good block right there. But yeah, I hope you guys loved the first episode of the series. I absolutely loved it. I think this side has got so much potential and so much exciting players. Unfortunately, though, Union Berlin do go forward 1-1 on goal, but they do manage to scrape their foot at the bar. And we begin the game with the first goal here as we take the 1-0 lead with Hinchapani, who does end up getting injured after this game and will miss an entire month, a 4-week injury. Right, but yeah, it was a good ball in, flicked on to the back stick, and Hinchapani there, head and shoulders, leans across the defender by the look of it, and then heads that one in to the top right corner. The keeper does tip it upwards. But yeah, it is 1-0 by Leverkusen. You have a great chance to make it 2-0. Hojlek as he cut in, but forced a good block there from the defender. We had not much chance to make it 2-0 as whipping the corner. Unfortunately, we hit the crossbar with tap sober and we fall off the edge of the box, but unfortunately we couldn't create anything from it. Union Berlin was shot from distance, good block. Another corner into Leverkusen, we whip the ball in. This time tap sober manages to not hit the woodwork and manage to get in the back of the net and make it 2-0 here by Leverkusen versus Union Berlin, which is a very, very, very ideal. Our form at home is so good at the moment compared to our away form. I don't believe we've won yet away from home in the Bundesliga. We have a great chance to make it 3-0 as we lay with Demrabai, who initial shot was blocked there from Azmoun, who is on fire in this episode. Can't wait to show you guys how he does. But yeah, we do make it 3-0 here versus Union Berlin, and that is all she wrote. A fantastic victory there versus Union Berlin, who are a really good side, and we win 3-0 at home. Always ideal. But in the next game here in the episode against FC Porto at home in the Champions League. This is a pretty big game because Porto and Club Brugge in the league are probably the ones which are most expected to not go as far compared to us and I can't remember the other team now in this, because there's Club Brugge, Porto, and I swear it's Atletico Madrid, right, who are a pretty decent club, so obviously they're probably the favourites to win it, then us and Porto, and then Club Brugge probably the favourites to finish rock bottom. But yeah, Porto do really well here, nice passage of play, and they get the ball on the edge of the box, and it's a lovely finish right there in the top right corner, curls it in, a great finish there from Porto, and Porto do go 1-0 in front. Porto have a great chance to make it 2-0 as they come forward down the right side. Martinez plays the ball in the centre, and it's the Canadian midfielder of the strike. Hradecki makes himself big and forced a good save. We have a chance here to maybe make it 1-1 as we play a dagger on the ball across in to find Amiri, who gets the ball on the edge of the box and tries to finesse it in the bottom right corner, but a good save from Costa. Porto did get a red card, however, to, I believe, their forward, Iverlason. The Brazilian striker who's been linked with good money moves away from Porto. Unfortunately, this game we had loads of chances, couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. He had a chance right there from Bravo, and it was a good save there from Costa. We caused so many problems, and then we have a chance here on the right side with Porto, I believe. No, actually, no, Porto. Did they give away the ball here? Yes, they do. They gave away the ball to Steve Baker, playing it to Hojlek. Hojlek now is going to carry the ball forward here down the left side. Our Czech Republican winger does well to cut back. Might be able to with Demrabai. He's got the ball on the edge of the box, tries to bend it, but unfortunately misses the near post. And Frimpong plays a good ball forward there to Amiri, who's in at 1-0 on the keeper down the left side, and that is a fantastic finish right there from our German winger. And yeah, 1-1 here, and Porto have a great chance to go and win the game as they come forward on the left side with Pepe. Pepe's in down the left side, tries to drill it across, good block there from Tar, and we clear it away. And that then is all she wrote as well for this game here against Porto at home. We draw 1-1. Amiri's late goal gives us a point here in the Champions League at home. Next game of the episode, we're going to take on Darmstadt away from home, a newly promoted side, which obviously we update the league tables and update the transfers. Darmstadt start the game with the better team, some nice patch to play. They get the ball on the right side, ball shot across corner, Decky with a good save. We could have our first chance to match here. Zoom with a shot, we was kind of pressured off in the shot. Dragged wide. Darmstadt now coming forward. Lovely flick header down to Torre. Goes for a shot from distance. Ambitious. And went wide. We're now going to lovely run in with Diaby down the left side, and then I believe we drill the ball across the back stick. Good block, falls through Azmoun, and he easily gets the ball into the back of the net. It is 1-0, and our Iranian striker makes it 1-0 here. Leverkusen versus Darmstadt, a good goal. Almost a second goal here as we did the ball into the back stick. Fell to Granado, and Granado hits it on the half volley, and it was blocked over the bar. Darmstadt almost make it 1-1 for a ball drilled across goal. It was a good effort and a good save for Hideki. Another effort where there's rebound fell to them, a good block. Darmstadt really putting the pressure, but Hideki, the triple save in that clip right there. We have a great chance to make it 2-0 here. Diaby sprints forward on goal, one-on-one with the keeper. Does what he does best. He's been incredible this season, Diaby, and he continues that form here. 2-0 Leverkusen versus Darmstadt, and Moussa Diaby with the goal, the French winger. A great finish right there. We have another chance to make it 3-0. Agu contemplates Frimpong. I am trying to give as many mids as possible Agu, because I know Frimpong, if we get a big offer from a club, I would be interested in selling him. We make it 3-0 here with Azmoun, our Iranian forward, again at fire. 2 goals in this game here already as we make it 3. As we come towards the final minutes of the game, Agu does really well here as he plays the ball into Palacios, lays off the edge of Azmoun, who does a fantastic finish into the top left corner, and 4-0 and 3 points here to Leverkusen. Again, back-to-back wins in the Bundesliga. 7 goals scored in 2 games. As you see, Pereira is out for 4 weeks. We're going to the next game here against VVL Bochum in the DFB Pokal. We do well here with Demirbay. Gets them on the edge of the box. Shot from distance and a really good save there on the half-hour mark. And managed to make it 1-0 Leverkusen. Great there for Demirbay. Honestly, I can't wait to show you guys this next clip here. This is the worst thing I've ever seen for a penalty in my life. They come from the right side. They dink the ball in, and apparently that's a penalty. Apparently that's a penalty. It's a penalty here to VVL Bochum in the DFB Pokal, and I'm absolutely clueless that that's a penalty. We come on the right side, and sure, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a penalty. I really don't think that's a penalty, but VVL Bochum got us a penalty here, and Pence, who gets his first start in net here by Leverkusen, unfortunately doesn't keep a clean sheet in his debut, and it's a good penalty there from the VVL Bochum forward, and it is 1-1. Tapsoba does pick up a knock here. Just pass around the ball nicely here, and then for no apparent reason, Bochum just come from behind and completely takes out. I'm not sure who it was. I think it might have been Xhaka in the mix. I'm not sure who did. I think it was some guy called Muller. Right, and it is going to be a red card here for VVL Bochum, and it is, no, Dashner who gets a red card. We're in the second half now. Pretty forward Adley, one-on-one with the keeper, and he finished it in the bottom left corner. The Frenchman, who hasn't been starting too much for us. He's got a good amount of goals, but not really been consistent enough over Hojlek, Bravo, and Azmoun. But he has been very handy bringing him. We're kind of playing them out wide in the left more than in the middle, because I prefer playing Bravo and Azmoun in the middle, and Adley and Hojlek out on the left. Yeah, he's a good player, Adley, and that was a good finish there into the bottom left corner, and we managed to make it 2-1 Leverkusen. Great finish right there. We whip the ball in here. Diaby at the near stick tries to go for it. It flicked onto the back stick again to find Adley, who just finishes it first time in the top right corner. 3-1 Leverkusen, and that looks like we're advancing through to the next round of the DFB Pokal. Honestly, couldn't be happy with that. But unfortunately, Zimmerman, I tried to play the ball across too much time. Holtman nicks the ball off me, sprints forward and goal in the final minute of the added time, and manages to make it 2-3. But unfortunately, it is too late, and yeah, that's all she wrote. We go into the next game here against Stuttgart at home, who are a side which just managed to stay up in real life, just about, as they went into the playoff games, I believe, against Hamburg. What a story that is right there for Stuttgart, man. They great escapists of the Bundesliga. But anyway, we're going to take them on here, yeah, let's go and see how this game's going to go here. And unfortunately, it starts off awfully as they come forward. Is awfully a word? I have no clue. But yeah, as Fagnoma plays them all into Grassi, who just finished that one into the left corner. A great finish right there from Stuttgart, and Stuttgart managed to go 1-0 in front. We come forward on the right side with Frimpong, who drills the ball across. Good block again. We tried to get the shot off again, but Stuttgart with another block. We come forward on the right side with Diaby, who does manage to make it 1-1 here. Lovely bit of pace, lovely bit of technicality right there from the French winger, and we managed to make it 1-1 here versus Stuttgart. Yeah, a really good goal there from Moussa Diaby, who is a fantastic, phenomenal player with bags and bags and bags of potential. Right, okay, ball whipped in from the free kick here with another good chance to make it 2-1, but it's cleared away there from Granaldo's free kick. And we're going to come forward on the left side with Granaldo, who plays a ball into Diaby. Diaby in down the left side, might be able to do something here, flicks back to Granaldo on the edge of the box. Now feed to Andrich, who's going to go for it, and his shot just goes wide of the near post. Okay, 1-1 here as we now into the second half. Diaby now sprints forward with the ball, sees a runner here of Palacios, who's going to be in one-on-one with the keeper. Palacios goes across goal, and he manages to find it into the roof of the net, and we managed to make it 2-1 here versus Stuttgart. As we turn around after being 1-0 behind, we really are climbing up the league table now as we're looking to make it 3 wins in a row in the Bundesliga here. We did have a really tough start. Frimpong wicks in the free kick, and Moon head and shoulders above the rest. Good save for the keeper, tried to get on the rebound, but Stuttgart managed to clear their lines. We've got the ball on the edge of the box. Xhaka now going to go for ambitious, but it's a good block there. It's going to fall to Azmoun down the right side, but Stuttgart look like they're going to try and hold him off, and we clear it. Xhaka again down the left side. Instead of going for a long shot, play out wide to Granaldo. Granaldo goes for a ball in. Diaby's going to try and get there, knocked away. Palacios going to head the ball down, trying to find Azmoun. Cleared away there again from Stuttgart. And then that is all she wrote. 2-1, Leverkusen, Palacios with the winner. We now go into the game here away to FC Porto with the second game of Porto in the episode. Iverson tries to dink the keeper Hideki, but he done really well. And now we get them on the edge of the box here. Rico Bravo goes for the strike, forces a good save there from Costa. And now it's a shot on the edge of the box from Martinez, the former West Ham striker, forcing another good save there from Hideki. We're now into the second half of Porto with another red card. I can't remember who it was for though. We dink the ball in from the on the right side, Frimpong, and Hojlek is there ahead of his man at the near post, just heads that one in, and it's 1-0 Leverkusen away to Porto. However, Porto now come forward here as they got the ball on the edge of the box. They're just knocking the ball around so nicely. Lovely football here from Porto, and then they just managed to finish it in to the back of the net here with I'm not sure who that is actually. I think it might be Pepe or Inveliansen, but yeah, it's 1-1 here between Porto and Leverkusen. Almost a quick response here as we're knocking it round the edge of the box. Hojlek tries to turn and shoot, but unfortunately hits off the bar. We couldn't manage to get the rebound, and well won there from Porto. And it looks like the game's going to hold out here for a 1-1 draw. However, Porto do have the last chance of the game as they come forward. Pepe, they dink the ball in. Good save Hideki. Rebound. Just too slow to react to that one. And Galano, the former SC Braga winger, has made it 2-1 Porto. And we unfortunately lose. We now go into this game against VVL Bochum here, away from home. Diaby now sprints forward on goal, down the left side. Sees Azmoun, who gets the ball on the edge of the box, tries to bend it into the bottom left corner. He does. It only took us 4 minutes to get on the score sheet, and it is 1-0 Leverkusen here versus VVL Bochum. Bochum now have their first chance of the game here, literally almost straight after. Again, they knock the ball around nicely. There's a runner on the inside from Asano, who tried to hit the ball, and it falls to the middle, and they do manage to score here. It's 1-1 here between Bochum and Leverkusen. The man which scored a goal against us, Sung, you know, in the cup with the penalty, is the one that gets the equaliser here. However, in the 22nd mark, we have another great chance here. Hojlek uses his pace here versus Manfla and Losilla. And he sprints for the left side. Hojlek dinks the ball into the near post, and Diaby's right there. Just tap that one home easily. Pretty much an empty net to finish it into. And it is 2-1 Leverkusen here versus VVL Bochum. A great goal right there from Diaby, and we managed to make it 2-1. And Bochum now have a great chance to make it 2 to cover the right side of Asano, who plays the ball in the middle. They drill it across. Unfortunately, no Bochum player getting the touch. And yeah, we do really well defensive there with Tapsoba, but we get put under a lot of pressure here. I just didn't know what to do with the ball and decided to just keep it and pass that in the end. We have a great chance to make it 3-1, but Hojlek drags his shot wide. Close there from the Czech Republican winger. Vivia Bochum knocked the ball around nice on the edge, but it looks like they're going to be in. But Hideki, the Finnish goalkeeper, the international, makes a really good save right there to deny Bochum. Frimpong now goes forward on the right side, might be able to play the ball in. Azmoun turns and shoots, and it's another fantastic goal right there for the Iranian forward, and it is 3-1 Leverkusen v Bochum. And that looks like it could potentially be now our big another win. Bloody hell. 4 wins in a row in the Bundesliga now. What a fantastic stuff this is here from Leverkusen. We come forward though, Granaldo, towards the final few minutes of the game here. Granaldo draws the ball in, good clearance away from VVL Bochum. And I believe that is all she wrote. A fantastic result here for VVL Bochum. And we win 3-1 here versus them. Fantastic result here for Leverkusen. Really am happy with that. Really, I'm up with that. A big win. Now we're going to the final game of the episode here against Mainz at home, who are a phenomenal side. Mainz, obviously in real life, just missed out in Europe, but they've got some really talented players. We create the first chance of the game though here as we're knocking it around nicely, as we usually do. Diaby out wide to Frimpong. Frimpong under a bit of pressure from Mainz, but we see a runner. Well, no, runner, sorry. The ball in the edge of the box from Adlin. Then we lay it off to, I believe, that Xhaka, who tried to go for the shot, and it was a good save down to the bottom left from the Mainz goalkeeper. Mainz have their first chance of the game here as they come forward on the left side. They try to drill the ball in, cleared away from taps over at the near post. Core tries to head the ball down, then knocking around nicely on the edge of the box here. Statch into Schultz. Schultz for a shot and a good save down there from Adeki down to his bottom left. 15 minutes in here, Diaby's going to use his pace advantage, beats the entire of the three-man defence of Mainz, and Diaby's in one-on-one, plenty of space, beats the keeper. 1-0 Leverkusen over Mainz, and a fantastic goal right there from Diaby. We make it 1-0. The Frenchman scores yet again. He's been on fire this episode as well as Azmoun. We come on the left side, ball dicked in, Frimpong again with the header, and it's straight in the hands of the goalkeeper. Grimaldo going to try and whip the ball in again, but unfortunately gets taken down. I believe that's from Danny Da Costa. And we've got a free kick on the left side of Granit Xhaka. He's going to whip the ball into the back stick, and there is Azmoun again. Azmoun's on fire. Your effect is terrified. Azmoun's on fire. 2-0 Leverkusen, half an hour gone, and Azmoun with the goal. Fantastic stuff. Frimpong's going to play the ball on the left side, tries to dink the ball in, a little bit too close there for Diaby, and Diaby's header can only hit the side netting. And Miri's in one-on-one, crossbar. Unfortunate there, we knock it away though. It falls on the edge of the box for Azmoun, who manages to this time score again, and it is 3-0 Leverkusen versus Mainz. What a positive result. And then Xhaka has got the ball on the edge of the box, goes for the power shot, and it's a great finish right there. 4-0 Leverkusen, game, set, match done. Things have clicked with the Xabi Alonso side. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Leverkusen Crew, and if you guys have, please do make sure to drop a like, subscribe, that would mean a lot. And let me know if there's any feedback in the comments. You guys, we are getting close to January window. I believe the next episode will be the January window. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Take care, everybody. And of course, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. See you soon.